Hi everyone, happy holidays. Hope you are doing well today. Today I've got a fun song for you to learn. This is Another Year by FINNEAS, his new Christmas song that he just released. This is a really nice piano ballad that's kind of sad, but kind of hopeful and kind of funny all at the same time, so it's really fun. By the way, if you're new to my channel, my name is Josh and I make videos here on YouTube because I am passionate about music and I want to teach you how to play the piano. So if that interests you, hit that subscribe button down below, and while you're down there, you might as well hit that like button as well, especially if you're getting some value out of this video. Maybe even drop a comment down below of what song you want to hear next. But alright, enough of this intro, let's get into the song. Alright, so this piano tutorial is going to be pretty straightforward. I'm pretty much just going to go from start to finish, walking you through each of the sections. And because there's a lot to get through in this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you the right hand and the left hand simultaneously pretty much throughout the whole song. So the first thing you need to know is that this song is in the key of E. And now let's get started with the intro. The intro is going to sound like this. So we're going to start here by just walking up the E major scale, starting on this F sharp. We play this B and this E simultaneously, and then add these two notes. This is our E chord. Then we go to a B in the left hand. When we go to D sharp and A here, this is our B7 chord, and then to a C sharp minor chord, C sharp in the left hand, E and G sharp here in the right hand. Then we walk up here, C sharp, again, and now our B chord. Here this is a B in the left hand, F sharp, and D sharp. And then we just play the A, that's our 7th in our B7 chord, before we go into the first verse. So these chords here in the verse are going to be pretty similar to the ones we used in the intro with a few slight variations. And you'll notice that in the left hand, just like in the intro, we're pretty much just going to be playing single notes in the bass throughout the whole song, and that should make things a bit easier. You can even just look at the chords, and the chords should tell you what note we're going to be playing in the bass. So we start off here with our E chord. We're just playing B and E. Walk down to the A and D sharp in the right hand for the B7 chord. Now we go down to E, G sharp, and C sharp for our C sharp minor chord. Now we come here, F sharp minor 7 chord. That's just A, C sharp, and E here in the right hand. And now we have this. So that thing slowly, we go 1 and 2 and 3. After the B and the F sharp, we play the A and the E. That's for our B7 with the suspended 4th. You see this E, that's our suspension, and the A is our 7th. And then we'll resolve. This A moves up to a B, and the suspended 4th goes down to the D sharp. So that's our B chord. Now the chords are going to repeat again, but here we have a slight variation I'll show you. So we're going to start off with an E chord. Here I play just E, G sharp, and B this time. Now here's our new chord. This is a G sharp minor 7 chord. G sharp in the left hand, D sharp, F sharp, G sharp, and C here in the right hand. And then we go to our C sharp minor chord. And I like to play the 9th up here, the D sharp. Play that little pattern. The end is just like the earlier part of the verse, the F sharp minor 7 chord, and then the B sus7 to the B. Let me play that verse one more time. And now we'll go into the pre-chorus. So the pre-chorus, we're going to be starting and we're just going to be repeating this E here in the bass. So we're starting off with our E chord, and then you'll see really what we're doing is we're just walking up this top note, the B to the C to the C sharp to the D. So we start E to the E augmented. This C here is the augmented. Then again, E6 and then E7. C sharp is our 6th and D is our 7th for our E chord. Now we go to an A chord. This is a C sharp minor over a G sharp. And this thing here is just an F sharp minor 7 chord into a B chord. And the way that we'll play this is going to be low F sharp, this F sharp, A and E to the highest F sharp, and then we'll go to the B, F sharp, and D sharp on our F chord. 1, 2, 3, like that. Then that just gets repeated a second time exactly the same. And now we're into the chorus. So the first part of this chorus is going to use the exact same chords that the verse did, except that we're going to be using our G sharp 7 chord every single time instead of using a B7 chord. So we'll start off with our E chord. We're starting just like the verse, G sharp 7. And now here we'll walk up C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp minor. So you'll see that on this B7 chord with the suspended 4th, we're essentially playing the same thing that we were doing before, but now we're just leaving out this F sharp. So instead of playing, we're just playing A as a transition note. So now when we get to this next E chord, instead of playing it the same before, like with block chords here on the right hand, we're going to break it up like this, playing this thumb note before and after. Same on the G sharp 7 chord. Walk up again, F sharp minor 7. And now here, we're going to play our B suspended 4th chord. And you see here, we have this transition chord, I guess, so this is like a C diminished chord. We're playing a C in the left hand, and then we just go D sharp, C, F sharp, C, and that's going to transition us into our next C sharp minor chord. So again, that part, we're starting on our B7 chord, suspended 4th. Now we get to this next part of the chorus where we have a new chord progression that we haven't seen before. We're going to start off with our C sharp minor chord, and I'm going to play it like this. So this G sharp here is just being played on every single offbeat. Now the A gets played on every single offbeat. And if you want to play this F sharp again on beat 4 like this. Then we go to our B chord, and here we're going to actually play it like this. So this is B, D sharp, and G sharp, the 6th in our B chord. And if you want to walk down in the bass here, you can do that as well. Now we just get to this E chord. I just play E, then a B in the right hand. Here I just play the G sharp in the left hand, and then C, G sharp, C in the right hand. This is our C sharp minor chord, pretty easy. We just walk up and down. Now to our F sharp minor 7 chord. We just hold that. Then B6, this G sharp here is the 6th, and then we resolve down to the B on this F sharp. And that is the entire chorus. So now this whole thing gets repeated a second time, verse, pre-chorus, and chorus. And I realized that there are a few differences in the way that the piano is played during the first and second times, but I don't have time to go through that whole thing, unfortunately, but it's all the same chords if you just want to apply those to that second verse as well. And then at the very end of the song, we have this outro that's gonna start exactly like the intro. So let me show you how that is. But here is where it changes. Instead of just playing this, we're gonna play a F sharp, B, and D sharp in the right hand here, and we're gonna roll up that if you want to. Then we go up to the E, F sharp, and we'll go down to this A in the left hand. And then we have this new section here. We're gonna start out here with an E chord. That's B and G sharp, and then we'll go to the E. And then we have our G sharp 7 chord, G sharp in the left hand, C and F sharp, and then we go to our G sharp. C sharp minor chord, F sharp minor 7 chord, B6, B, and then we just end on an E. The end of that outro again. And that is the end of the song, and that's every section you need to know to be able to play Another Year by FINNEAS. All right, that wraps up this song, Another Year by FINNEAS. This song was really fun to learn, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. Remember to give this video a like if you did enjoy it. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions about anything that I didn't explain clearly the first time, or if you want to suggest a song for me to do in the future. All right, I'll see you in the next video.